What's going on, you guys? Nintendo Mania here. How's it going? Today's video is really exciting. I've been waiting a week to do this, basically. I got a bigger package in the mail today from a guy in Quebec, Canada here. He shipped it to me. It's some N64 stuff, and very excited to get this open, but a little backstory on how I got these. I was just searching on eBay one night. I just have, like, saved searches, obviously, that I look at, and I seen a copy of Super Mario 64, complete in box, really nice shape, it looked like, for a decent price. So I checked out what else he had, and he had some other stuff, and I ended up buying 3 games from him, complete in box. So that's what's in here. Let's just get straight into it. I'm really excited. It's crazy how much Nintendo 64 or anything Nintendo cardboard costs right now, but I think I got a decent deal on this. Nothing crazy, but I got it for slightly less than the going rate is. But let's get into it. Oh boy, let's go. Ooh, okay. As you can see there, we got the games. I'm gonna pull them out and then show each one separate. They're packaged pretty well. A lot of paper, lots of bubble, not bubble wrap, but air pad things. But anyways, they all came in protective cases, which is great. So yeah, I think first I'm going to go with Super Mario 64. Here we go. I am filming this on a Mario Kart Wii. It's like a bed sheet, but it's like the top quilt. It's super soft, so nothing will get damaged. But here we have Super Mario 64. It's been 4 years since I've had a boxed N64 game in the collection, so this is super duper exciting. It's in really nice shape. The only real damage I can see right now is that bottom corner, maybe a bit, right there. But you cannot complain, because this is from 1996, so I'm opening them up. I gotta show you the contents. I gotta get them open. Wow. This is a huge condition upgrade from the one I had a few years ago, for sure. My box that I had was all crushed, so definitely nice. Be a good look at the condition of it. I think it's fantastic for the age. So I definitely don't mind what I paid now for this lot, if they're all like this. But we will open each one up. So here's the cartridge. I have a cartridge of this game already, so I'm just going to choose the one that's in better condition and sell off the other one that is in worse condition. Maybe make some money back. I'm sure I'll be able to sell a copy of Super Mario 64 pretty easily. But yeah, clean this copy up, and I think this might be the one I keep, actually. I'll have to take a good look. I don't know. I'm not sure which one is better yet, but we got the cartridge, the insert, and we got the paperwork to go along with. We'll take a look at the manual last. This is the Nintendo Power offer. I don't know, this isn't water damage. I think it's just old, honestly. It's just been in that box for so long. Maybe some humidity got to it, but yeah, it's not used or nothing. You snooze, you lose. Sign up for Nintendo Power today. Speaking of which, I really would like to get all the Nintendo Power. Consumer information booklet. And the manual right here. We'll take a look through. Sorry, I keep getting the glare, but I'll try to hold it in the right position. I'm just really happy with the box condition. But we have all these awesome renders. I love late Super Nintendo and N64 era renders. Like, this kind of stuff makes me so happy. I love the computer generated clay look. It looks so cool. and I think it's my favorite era of video game art. I think the early Super Nintendo comes close with the hand-drawn and NES and stuff, but this is definitely my favorite. Peach's Castle, so cool. I used to have the player's guide for this as well. And I remember I was piecing together my loose copies of the games I had. I did have the box for Mario 64, but I remember buying a manual off eBay to complete that one. But yeah, not bad. There is some wear on it, obviously. It's old. It's from 1996. There's some wear just from moving around inside the box probably, but I cannot complain about that. I'm just going to get this one put back together and we'll take a look at the next game. Alright, so the next one we're going to look at is Star Fox 64. This is the Player's Choice version. I'm not super against Player's Choice versions. If I can find them cheaper, then whatever. It doesn't really bother me as of yet. I was going to do cartridge-only collecting for these systems, but since I found these, it's like, you know what? If I can find these games boxed and potentially break even getting them by selling some stuff I have that I don't really need, like my Xbox Series X, I'm probably going to sell that. So if I sell it, I could get some more of these games that he actually has for sale. But yeah, I'm just going to try and do it right the first time and just, you know, get him complete if I can, which is always awesome. But here's Star Fox. Some little bit of damage in the top, but overall, I have to say this is pretty dang good. Yeah, let's open her up. So we got the precautions booklet again. Nintendo Power Player's Guide offer. I so wish they still had stuff like this. I don't think I've ever even seen the Star Fox 64 Player's Guide. But, is this Canadian dollars? I don't know, but $19.95, probably US dollars for a whole year. Yeah, $27.95 Canadian for a subscription to Nintendo Power. Cheap. Super cheap. Wow. Get N gear at Store 64. So this is all things you could buy. The N64 Traveler, that's crazy. N64 System House, 13 games plus the console and 2 controllers. Rumble Pack, that shirt is amazing, and the soundtrack, really cool stuff. Oh, this one has the bag. Okay. I didn't think any of these came with the bag, but this one did. The baggies are definitely tough to find. Not something I'm going for, not something I have to have. For me, as long as I get the box, manual, and cart, I consider that complete. So, yeah, here's the cartridge. Player's Choice again. Looks great. And the manual. I'll take a look through it again. I've never owned Star Fox 64 complete in box. So a couple of these actually are new editions that I've never owned. Oh, we got a prologue. We got the renders here. This is a game I never got into, really. Like, I enjoyed it, but I always thought it was short until I recently kind of looked it up and realized, oh, it's meant to be, like, replayed and replayed, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to give it an honest try. So, just really enjoy manuals. This is just something that's gone from gaming now. This, in general, is going to be gone from gaming in, like, not long, which is terribly sad, but that's the way it goes, I guess. With Xbox laying off all those workers and their physical games department, it's like, what is gaming coming to? It's definitely not the same as it was even 10 years ago. But I think Nintendo will stay as they are for a long time yet, meaning they will sell physical games, I believe. I hope, anyways. One more page. It's just notes and the back. So yeah, that is Star Fox. I'll get this cleaned up again and we'll take a look at the last game. All right, and our last game, and probably the one I'm most excited about, is Banjo Kazooie. Now this one has a little bit of scuffing on the edges, on a couple edges like that, but overall this one's also in pretty good shape. So we're gonna open her up, take a look. It's crazy to think that this cardboard even lasted this long at all, considering how people, myself included, used to just throw out their boxes for, like, I did it for Game Boy Advance a lot, or I'd throw the contents inside out and just keep the box, you know, stuff like that. So for this stuff to be even around at all 25 plus years later is pretty remarkable. Yeah, this one could use a little cleaning up. There's a little bit of residue or something on here, which doesn't look like it's like cemented on there or anything. It's just some, like you can see right there on Gruntilda, there's a little bit of stuff, but I will get them cleaned up. Overall, very nice shape though. And I kind of hated when they went to N64 boxes with the tabs on both ends. On this one, it's just, I don't know how to really explain it, but it's flat, so that when you pull it out, it doesn't pull on the tabs and damage it. But these later games, they had the tabs on both ends, so yeah. See what I mean? It kind of just pulls on the center. It holds it closed better for sure, but I prefer the other way. And this one has the cartridge inside the box with that different kind of holder. So we got the cart here. Not bad. I think there might be a little bit, I don't think that's a rip. I can't feel it, so that must just be a little bit of wear right there on Banjo's face. But other than that, not too bad at all. You gotta keep in mind the age of this stuff. And it's even older now than when I first found my stuff. Like, I probably got Banjo Kazooie on the 64 10 years ago. So these games are all 10 years older or more now. So than when I first got them. But we got the precautions booklet again. And this one just comes with the manual. And we're going to take a look through that. I've never looked through the Banjo Kazooie manual in my life. So this is the first time for me. I don't know if you can hear that. My dog's barking. Hopefully the camera doesn't pick that up. That'd probably be really annoying. But yeah, we got the character bios. Like, all this stuff was just so cool. Rareware was just on fire on the N64. And this seller does have more Rareware games available. I have a list of stuff I really want to get from them if I can. I have 4 more games I'm looking at. But yeah, these games, like Banjo Kazooie, Donkey Kong 64, the collectathons like that, they're really fun. They're just, you just collect. Basically, you just run around collecting different collectibles, and it's a lot of fun. I can't wait. They even show you all the worlds. Clanker's Cavern, though, a little bit of a pain in the ass, if I'm honest. But this game is just awesome. Freeze Easy Peak. I never did beat it. I've never finished this game. There's more worlds in this than I thought. Very cool. Awesome. Well, just let me clean this up once more, and I will do the outro. All right, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Remember to give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy. Super cool to have some retro boxed Nintendo items back in the collection. And if I'm being completely honest, this probably just spawned an addiction to Nintendo 64 boxed game collecting, which I'm totally fine with. I really like the N64, and there's a lot of stuff on it I haven't really played. So yeah, that and the Super Nintendo I think are probably my favorite retro consoles of all time. Really great stuff. But yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. Comment down below if you found any Nintendo 64 games or any good pickups in general lately. And what is your favorite console to collect for? It doesn't matter if it's Nintendo, PlayStation, or Xbox. Whatever it is, let me know. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.